blogging and niggas is getting money off of like all these different shit. Then what they do? Come out with this EDD fraud. Niggas is all doing this. Like they will put some shit in the mix to make a whole bunch of niggas go to jail at one time. I'm telling you, because I know niggas right now that need EDD and can't get it. How is it so easy for you fraud niggas to get it? Because I know niggas right now crying because they need EDD and they deserve it. Like, they're not doing fraud, but all you niggas, like all this shit, like I feel like the government know what they doing, nigga. Like what the like how did like every time that I tried to apply for EDD, every time I never got it. I had to go to hearings. They would deny me. Then you got to go to, remember them hearings you'd have to go to and do your case, and then if you win, they give you another 6 weeks. How the fuck is all these niggas doing this EDD fraud? And it's so easy. Niggas getting caught with 32 EDD cards and they done made $38,000. How, nigga?
Hey,
how?
They was in Beverly Hills just with niggas. They was like in Beverly Hills, the police is arresting niggas just getting out their car. Like, nigga, we know you got one of them EDD cards,
That's
nigga.
what I'm saying. What happened to the hearing that you gotta go to get your EDD? What happened to, like, why is it so, like, that shit is, look.
Let me make it clear for the people. Let me make
y'all better not do that shit.
Let me make it clear for the people in the chat room who aren't from California. What EDD is, what she's talking about is, that's the unemployment assistance program that when they started doing all the COVID relief stuff, you had a whole bunch of niggas that had addresses in here for people from out of state coming, getting California addresses, and filing unemployment in like August, especially like it got real heavy in August, and niggas are getting that back money going back to March.
Yeah.
And filing it like in 10, 20, 15 different names.
The government just don't give out money like that. Them loans, niggas is getting just ducats in their account. Just like, I'm like, yo.
Niggas been like,
here
look.
we go again. We finna be caught the fuck up again. Nigga, they trying to fill them jails back up. Because niggas was finally doing good. Niggas was not fucking with that crime like that. Niggas was finally doing better. And like, wow.
But look, again, that's a condition of when you keep people poor, you can engineer shit like this to happen.
Yes.
One thing about black people, look, like you said, we grew up middle class. Like I remember when my neighborhood where I grew up, and then when we moved to View Park. When we moved to View Park, I lived in a black neighborhood where when black people have resources, when we have shit, when we're not struggling to live in day to day, dime to dime, crime don't happen. Mm-hmm. Like if something happened in View Park, it's somebody from another neighborhood came and did it. Yeah. Like nothing. Ladera Heights, Baldwin Hills. Like when black people have resources, we don't do shit.
That's true.
Look at the people who are stealing. You have poor people doing the EDD fraud. At the same time, you got wealthy white people who already worth billions, who run the airline industry, going to the government saying we need 1.6 trillion.
Thank you.
Because
that's not fraud. That's not fraud. What we doing is fraud.
What we doing is fraud. But you got white folks going in, and you had this dude, like not just white folks, like non-black people, because there was some Armenians in Beverly Hills. One dude had like over 200 million in like like them others, them non-black people, they were doing a lot of that business, and these are people who already got money. That's what I want to point out to people. What I like to point out to people, we're talking, Kamira White and I, we're here talking because we love black society. We love black men. We love black women, and we want to see us get our shit together. So we pointing certain things out that we do wrong. At the same time, we pointing out where the government do things to kind of usher us into that shit. And hopefully with these kind of conversations we keep having these, we can keep solving our own problems. Because white folks ain't going to solve our problems. That's our motherfucking job. And that's what we doing here on hotepish. But I said that to say, I want to put black crime and all the stuff we talk about with gay people, well not gay people, but with the dominant society forcing a lot of that agenda onto us, them forcing the drug agenda onto us in the 70s and 80s, them forcing the gangster thing on us in the 90s. With all that, we still rocking, we still doing good. And we don't do the shit that they do. We got these people over the last 20 years, they've been winning. They ain't been hit with no war on drugs. They ain't been hit with all this shit that we've been hit with. They got all that money, and they still stealing like a motherfucker.
Yes, absolutely. And my dad told me that. My dad was born in 1939. He said the reason why I hate when niggas go to jail is because they make it easy for y'all to go to jail because that's where they want y'all to be. Like, we got to be smarter than that. We got to not go to jail. That's how you make them mad. We got to be in their face. We got to be in their neighborhoods. We got to be their neighbors. Like, what's up, cuz? We got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's because they make it easy for you. They make it hard for you to succeed, make it easy for you to go to jail. So why you gonna let them win? And that would be his whole thing. Why you gonna let them win? I hate when niggas let them win. Don't let them win. They want you to be in jail. They want us to be slaves. They want you to work for 25 motherfucking cents, nigga. The
My
niggas, so
grandma,
get your money on their ass. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have that mentality because ain't nobody teaching us that. And that's why they take away the black fathers that the grandfather, like how I had my dad, and he told me that if I was a son, he would have told me that his son would have told him that. That's why they do that shit. So we lose connection with our roots. So we don't know how they do us from generation on down. And that shit needs to be passed on. That shit needs to be taught. You know what I'm saying? Like they gon' it's so easy to get a gun in the hood. It's so easy to get weed in the hood, dope, everything. Nigga, but it ain't easy to find resources. It ain't easy for me to figure out how can I open up a business. It's not easy for me to go find a library in this motherfucker. It ain't easy for me to do shit else but do some negative shit. That's
yep,
it. That's it.
do negative
I can
shit.
find negative shit all around me all day and nothing positive. Nothing. Not nothing.
Yep, and that's a good point you make because they make all this negative stuff around us. My grandmother used to say something all the time. She said, "Dwan, don't ever give the devil a stick to hit you over the head with. The devil gonna try to hit you, and we all know who the devil is. The devil gonna try to hit you over the head anyway. Don't give him a stick."
Mm-hmm.
And by that, what that means is, when it comes to they make things easy for us. If it looks too easy, if it looks too simple, look twice. And if you're gonna do something like that, at least be reasonable and measure with whatever you do. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just saying be wise with however you choose to live your life. You got motherfuckers getting 30 unemployment cards thinking ain't nothing gonna happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of shit is that, you niggas? Come on. So yeah.
It's cameras at every ATM. They can't get the money off without being seen. Like the shit don't make no sense. Then I mean it's just we need to be smarter. We need to be smarter and we need to really the thing is we need to be financially stable. Black people need to get their money up in a real way and we need to start talking to these kids. Like we can't be like our parents. Like it was a disconnect. Our parents were like, "Oh, y'all game." When game banging hit, older people didn't want to talk to niggas because they were scared.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to talk to our younger generation. We can't be scared of. I go to the hood all the time. I'm not scared of them niggas. Them is my people.
You
And I
can't.
tell niggas all the time, like, don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't. It ain't worth it. It's not worth it. Like we're gonna make them matter achieving. That's the only thing we could do to
Yeah.
win is to educate ourselves and stack this bread, invest our money. Because without money, we have no power. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. And they purposely keep black men down because let me tell you something. As a woman, nobody would even check for a white motherfucker if black men had as much money as white men. White men would go fucking extinct. Because who the fuck? Who the fuck? Like y'all already finer than them. Y'all already built better than like at the end